Hey folks, what is going on? It's Jacob coming at you with another video. Hope you're all doing very well. Coming at you on a Wednesday morning, just gone 10 past 7. I woke up a bit earlier this morning. Been getting a bit of work done, and wanted to film a quick video and bring you a little tip today. And it's about how you show up as a buyer is really going to impact how you show up when you're wanting to market and sell your own products and services. Okay, I was just having a conversation with someone who purchased something from me, and this topic came up, and I think it's really important. Okay, it's something that I haven't spoken about enough that I think can really set off some light bulbs. Before we jump into it, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, click the bell icon, give the video a like if you get any value. Check out the links in the description. First one's going to get you access to my private community. It's free to join. Just got to answer some questions just to make sure you're a real person, all that kind of good stuff. And then the next set of links are going to be for some paid programs. You can join the waitlist for my VIP Inner Circle, which is an invitation-only program, or you can check out some of the other courses below that if you feel so inclined. So let's jump into this one. So let me start with a little backstory. I was just sitting in my home office here, which is behind this window, and was getting a little bit of work done. Pinged a message out to a lady who last week, a couple of weeks ago, jumped into a little offer that I put out for a masterclass all about offer creation. It's an area that I've been studying a lot. It's served me really well. I've helped a lot of people in this field, and she jumped at a little offer that I ran to a very small segment of my list. She's purchased a couple of other things before as well. I'm really big on repeat customers, not just people who buy once, but people who buy over and over again. I would encourage you to engineer your business in the same way. I've got another video on my channel that's probably going live before you see this one, about how you can fix traffic problems that people think they have. And that's one of the tips, is if you can get people buying from you over and over again, you very quickly dissolve any traffic problems that you think you may have. But back onto this topic at hand, I said, hey, appreciate you jumping into it. Just wanted to ping you a message and say cheers. I don't send that for every sale I make. That would be way too many. But from time to time, if I get a minute, or if I see them comment on something in the group or whatever, I'll do my best. And pinged her a message, and she replied, and she joked, and she said, I'm an easy sale sometimes. And she said, I really resonate with your style and message and stuff, and just finished watching it, and it's awesome, amazing, thank you so much. Right? It's good if you can get people saying thank you for giving you money. And there's a really important part in there where she said, I'm an easy sale sometimes, right? Probably means that most of the time. And I said, look, so am I. I'm an easy sale, right? When the offer is on point from somebody who I respect, I don't hesitate. I'm in, right? I'm in. As the last mastermind I joined for $24,000, I was up getting a bit of work done at like 1 o'clock in the morning. Offer popped up 2 minutes in. Right? How you show up when you buy, in my opinion, has a big impact on the people that you are going to attract into your business, and how they are going to buy from you. If you are the type of person who, let's say you've been keeping an eye on some of the products in the description of this video, right? Maybe the Rolodex, which at the time of filming this is $1,000. If you've been sitting there going, I'd really like to buy that, really like Jacob, like his style, but I just want to think about it, and I want to think about it, and I want to think about it some more and more. And let's say you've been thinking about it for weeks, right? Do not be surprised when you create content in your business, in your Facebook group, wherever. I mean, you might be having messenger conversations with people to sell, and this is where it's particularly frustrating, and they want to wait. And they want to wait. And they want to wait. I don't know exactly why it is, right? But I've seen it time and time again with students. People who themselves can't make a quick decision, take action on something that they want to do, and then back themselves in to get results with some training, they themselves will consistently attract people who want to think about it. It's just the way that it goes. I don't know the exact reason why. My guess is that it comes back to confidence, right? Because when you make an investment in something like that, and really any type of product where you're getting information and it's saying it's going to help you with XYZ, that transaction has two sides to it, right? I provide you the information, then you've got to go and do something with it, right? So there's two parts to it. One part being that you've got to actually go and do something with it. And I think this is where people hesitate. It's not necessarily the investment. I think they're hesitating with, okay, well, if I spend this money, am I actually going to implement this, right? Because so many people buy things that they don't do anything with. And so I think that then impacts their confidence in how they actually show up when they create their content and stuff like this. And they probably lack certainty. They probably don't quite tap into that magnetic stuff that you need when you're creating content. And by extension of that, they then attract people who are similar to them. And that's the other element of it, is we do attract people who are like us, right? So if there's certain traits that you want to try and attract in a customer for your own business, you may as well embody those in how you act, right? If you want people who don't waste your time, don't waste other people's time, right? This one blows my mind, right? Like, we'll have people who will book a call, right? They'll lie on application forms, and then they might get on the phone and they'll go, yeah, no, I was never going to buy. I just wanted to go through the process. Those people, unless they have a complete 180 in their actions and how they think, are fucked when it comes to online business. If you are deliberately wasting the time of somebody else, right? Of somebody else, that person has to show up for that call. They could have been with another customer, another potential customer. They could have been with their family. They could have been doing a million other things other than get on the phone with you so that you could just see how the process is going. That is ridiculous. And if you act in that way, do not be surprised when in turn you get that same bullshit happen in your business in a big way, right? In a big way. We're very fortunate that we've structured things up in a way that really mitigates those types of people, but they slip through the cracks, right? But you've got people out there who are attracting that type of energy and those types of people at scale, right? And I believe it's because you really attract people who are similar to the way that you act, right? If you're a tire kicker, you're going to attract a shitload of tire kickers. That's the really important lesson there. So if you want to make people buy from you more easily, I would encourage you to become a better customer and buy more quickly, buy without hesitation. If there's something, that doesn't mean, oh, Jacob's telling me to go and fucking buy everything that I see. No, if it's something that you think is going to help you and it comes from a person who you respect, right, just do it and then back yourself in to get a return on it, right? The good thing about the information game is it's actually really not that hard, especially with money stuff, is it's really not that hard to get a return on your investment, right? And there's so many different layers that you can consume, right? You get the actual information, but then you can also see how the product is sold. You can see the process you go through. You can see how it's delivered. You know, there's so many different layers that you can extract from this stuff for $1,000. You know, if you're in the high ticket game like we are, it's so easy to get an ROI. It's ridiculous, right? It's so simple, like one sale and you're in the green, and then you've got that information and those strategies forever, right? That's the way I think about it anyway. I would encourage you to shift your perspective, but the big lesson here is look at your own steps that you take in terms of how you show up as a buyer. And if you're wondering why you're attracting a certain type of prospect, there might be something there, right? Maybe not for everybody, right? There might be some cases where this doesn't apply, but I would say for a solid chunk of people, there's going to be some stuff that they can fix in their own actions that will then improve the quality of the people that they attract in their own business. All right, that's my tip for you this morning. See the sun starting to come through, beautiful. I'm gonna go grab a coffee, crack on with some work, and I hope you have a fantastic week. Check out all the links in the description. Give the video a like, all that kind of good stuff, and I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.